What's going on, guys? Comment if y'all can see the live. Just testing it right now. Making sure y'all can see everything and can hear me. For those of y'all that didn't see, this is real. This stream is real. It's not fake. I'm gonna wait a little bit for people to come on the live. So some stuff happened yesterday. For those of y'all that don't know, I crashed my car, and man. First thing I gotta say is we gotta get facts out the way. We gotta get just no opinions out the way. Before I say anything, it was my fault. It was my fault. I'm taking ownership to my wrongs and what I did wrong yesterday. And I still think there's a lot more to be heard about it than just what you guys saw in the video. So we're gonna talk about that. And what I want to go over first is that I'm not keeping the car. It's not gonna be here for long term. I know a lot of people were talking about, to front end it, and what that means is like just fix it. I know some people were saying that it was totaled, and it is totaled. And again, I'm at fault. It's my fault. I'm the one that I'm in the wrong. By Texas law, I'm in the wrong. Now, because there's a lot of details that were left unsaid, I think there's some stuff that y'all need to understand about yesterday. And I also think that I am not at fault for the accident. I just think that by Texas law, I am at fault. Looking for my grinder. And yeah, let's go over it. I actually wanna get into it, but I wanna go over it at my pace. And I wanna answer the most important stuff first. And I feel like the question that really not even the question, is more like an assumption that I keep seeing in the comments is I'm clearing up facts, and these are the assumptions. You got a Fox parked in front of you. You shouldn't have had the Fox parked in front of you, or that 5-0 was in your way. Oh, the sunlight is hitting you from that direction, so it's the sunlight. Oh, the trailer and the truck next to you are giving you a blind sight, so you may have not seen him coming, and I don't blame you. First of all, like, I am coming out of my driveway for the main reason that I was just gonna move it into the street. I'm just going from this driveway to the street, not going anywhere else. My friend Jose is leaving, and he's deciding to back out, and he sees me just crawl a little bit forward, so he looks at me in the eyes, and he gives me the, like, go ahead, I can wait. And the reason why is because I can't go forward. I cannot drive directly out of my driveway, for the simple fact that I have a $400 chin spoiler that I just bought, that I'm not trying to ruin because there's no warranty on it. So I can't go forward because the street is not like this. It's not like the driveway goes down and then it's flat. It's like a V. So the driveway goes down and the street goes up and then it's flat. So in that crevice, when I go down, my front lip just drags for like 5 inches until it's just not hitting nothing no more. I can't go out straight. All right. So the way that I come in every single time, every single day that I park in this driveway is angled. If I reverse, I'm coming in from the right, reversing to the left. If I'm reversing from the left, I'm coming from the left to the right. I can never come in straight out and in, okay? That's not an option for me. So I always go out that way, all right? I've had this car for almost a year, and I've been driving low cars in this driveway sideways like that for around 3 to 4 years now, okay? So this isn't new to me. This isn't something that I've never done before. This isn't an accident. This is all planned out. I go in and out of this driveway that way, all right? Now the second thing, did I see him? Yes, I saw him. That's why I continue to go forward. This is my house, okay? I know this street. I've lived here for 20 plus years. I'm not a rookie. I don't set lower expectations for myself than should be. I know my street and I know my house, right? This guy that hit my shit is not from the street, bro. All right? This fucking idiot that hit my shit doesn't even live in this area, all right? So I know my street and the people that come in and out of the street. This is the middle of a neighborhood in the middle of almost nowhere by refineries where you have no business being out here unless you got family or live here, all right? Again, I saw him. I crept forward out of my driveway, and I'm going to walk y'all to it too so y'all can understand exactly what I'm seeing, okay? What was I doing? Again, coming out of the driveway, parking to the street, and Jose's leaving. Jose decides to stay there. I'm like, okay, thank you, bro. I'm going to go ahead and drive forward. So I go ahead and I get out of my driveway just like I always do, okay? I crept out on this edge because I have to come out angled. And once I came out angled, I was already able to see this part of the street. And I saw him turning, okay? He's turning already. And I said, cool, I'm already like a good amount portion of my front end to the street. Let me look this way. And I'm creeping forward. When I look this way, boom! My whole fucking front end just blows in front of my damn face. And as soon as it happened, I'm sorry about that. As soon as it happened, I'm already knowing, like, fuck. I just messed up my whole car. My whole car is fucked right now. And I didn't even look at it. I was still in shock when it happened. Let me make sure I'm in frame. I was still in shock when it happened. And as I'm coming out of my car, I had to blink myself into reality because I knew it was done when it happened simply because of the fact that my body didn't move when the car hit me. I was like this, and I went like this, and I went like this, and I went, oh, and that shit just like, it like jump scared me. So it hit me, I see my hood fly open. I'm not even looking at the car yet that hit me. I'm just like blinking. I can't even reach for my door handle because I'm in shock. I open it, and I'm like, fuck, what the hell? And I get up and then I'm mad, but I'm like, get a camera because I just felt like there's a lot of unnecessary fights. Like, I'm a very confrontational person, and I'm not a bitch, all right? I'm not a bitch and I'm not a pussy, and this shit got me pissed. But I just know that if I'm gonna lay hands on somebody, it's not out of a quick reaction for emotions. And it's not because I'm just trying to set it like a point. Like, I'm not just, like, if I'm going to lay my hands on somebody, it's because it's either life or death or because I'm finishing something. I'm not the type to just be like, let me get my anger out. Like, I'm not that type of guy. I'm the type of guy that I'm playing chess with you. Like, I'm going to win your way. I'm going to win against you your way. So that's why I decided not to lay hands on them. All right? I was really mad and I was really frustrated, but I just knew that out of all things, the last thing I should do is fight because all I'm going to do is go to fucking jail because this guy's going to get his ass whooped. The police are gonna come and see his face all bloody, and they're gonna see my car crash, and they're gonna say I'm in the wrong, and I'm going to jail for assault, and now I gotta fucking bail out, get a lawyer, and then figure this fucking car out. And now everything that I'm gonna try and make back on this car is gonna be fucking taken from me by the fucking attorneys and all this other bullshit. This is what happened yesterday. All right. Now let me tell y'all once again. All right. I have to come out at an angle. I can't go forward. Okay. So when you think about how bad is the damage, well, let's assess the damage. Okay. My strut tower, this holds your wheel in place for your body of your car. There's a frame here. Okay. This whole frame is supposed to be straight. I know y'all see it on the camera. This shit crooked. This shit sideways. Like, this shit is loopy right now. All right? My whole front end has been shifted. This whole front end pushed this way. This bend here pinched here, causing tension. So this is bent in. This whole frame is bent in. And this is bent outward. All right? That whole side over there is just dragged sideways. How fast do you have to be going in a residential area for you to fuck up somebody's frame like this? Think about how fast you have to be going for you to fuck up somebody's frame like this, all right? Second, I'm coming out of my driveway at an angle, okay? This is just for perspective. I have to come out at an angle, meaning this part of my car is going to hit the road first because I'm coming out sideways, all right? This is on the road already when I see him, okay? At minimum, this is on the road. He's in the middle of the street. He's not driving on the right lane. He's in the middle of the street, meaning for him to hit me here, I have to be in the middle of the street, for one. This is where the damage started, all right? I want y'all to see how much space there is on the fucking street right here so y'all can see how much of my car was out, okay? My car is already this far out. I can see him. There's no blind spot. I don't have a blind spot there. This is my street. I see him turning. Look at how far I am into the street already. My whole car is out into the street already. And I turn this way. And when I turn back this way, this motherfucker just flew past my shit, okay? So that lets me know two things, right? One, that whole piece of my front end is out already. This, at minimum, from this angle right here, all of this is at minimum already at the street. I have a theory, not even a theory, it's facts, it's on video, that the fucking whole front end from here forward is out into the street because he's not even on my side of the road. He's in the middle of the road, meaning for him to hit me, I have to be even further out. I have to be even further out than just a little nick of my front end. I have to be far into the street for him to hit me. I was out this much, at least, because I could see the street from my door. I'm at least this far out, and you can see the sunlight hitting my door already. The sunlight's already here. You feel me? And the sun is behind my house. So for me to get past this trailer, get the sunlight on my door, and it's coming from behind me, I have to be pretty far out, okay? That's number one. And number two is how fast he's going and how he's not paying attention because he didn't even brake or slow down. He just flew through that shit all the way. So like I said, this fucking this ice cream truck just makes shit even worse. Just hearing that fucking song while I'm looking at my crashed car. Anyways, I gotta spark this. I gotta go in my car. Give me a little lighter real quick before we continue with this shit. The first 20 seconds that I'm like just taking this information in, my car's totaled, I'm out, get a camera. I don't even start to get riled up until I see the situation. And I'm looking and I'm like, I'm far onto the street. And that's the first thing I seen. Second, this guy looks like a fucking idiot. I see his face and I'm just like, this dude looks like a fucking idiot. And I look at his car and I see it's a fucking Honda. And I'm just like, out of everything in this street that could have hit me, all the nice cars and trucks that we got in the street, a Honda has fucking totaled my Mustang. And that shit riled me up, bro, like crazy. Like I was so mad, but it was just such a dumb decision to act on my emotions that I just decided to pull out a camera because I didn't even want. I didn't. I could be sitting in my house right now. Nobody would know that I crashed because I decided. I decided to post this. I could be sitting in my house right now with tons of pictures of this car that I could still be uploading, and I could figure it out. I could piece this whole car out and just sell it and make my money back and not tell nobody and just act like I sold the car. But the reason I chose to post it is because I know, like deep down in my heart, that I was pretty far out into the street and that I saw him coming and that he definitely had enough time to brake. He was at least like 2 houses away from me. And even going 30, I would even go as far as to say that in a new car, even going 40, you could stop 2 houses away. You may slide, but you're gonna stop, right? And it just pissed me off, like seeing all those variables, and then I'm just looking at this dude's face, and he looks like a fucking idiot, and that shit just made me mad, bro. Like, it made me so mad. But what I keep thinking about that does make me feel better is just the simple fact that my friends came, my friends were here, and and um, and I'm into this car scene so deep that I know I can do it again. All right. So like I'm not even worried about the car. This doesn't mean anything to me. Like it really has no big sentimental value to me other than like the work and like the patience that I put into this car. That's what like really bothers me. And then I was actually gonna sell it. I was building this car because I wanted to prove to people that I have taste and that I can build cars and that I can sell them and make money. I wanted to show that because that's what I want to do. I want to do that for myself. And I wanted to show people that I could do it with something crazier that meant more, that took more time, that I couldn't cut corners on, so people would know that I did it myself, and me and my friends all helped me out. And I got to the point where I was done with the car, and I had just spent like $2,000 last month on just like this $400 front lip, these $350 side skirts, um, these brand new reupholstered seats. Like I just blew 2,000, and then I'm looking at the car and I'm like, this car is like growing on me. Like I really like it. I could see myself keeping it, and I'm still back and forth. Like, do I sell it? Do I keep it? What should I do? And I'm in this limbo, and I finally am getting to the point where I'm deciding that I really like the car, and that I can do this again with another car, and just prove to people that I can start a business with something else. And yeah, just to be like in that moment of limbo and leaning towards wanting to keep it, just for this to happen, it's just like crazy. It's just crazy. And I know God wanted this to happen. I only know that because I think I've been pretty mindful. I think I've been pretty good to people. I don't see the reason why I should deserve a lesson in a bad way like this. And that's the only thing that keeps me from not getting mad. I'm not gonna lie, I cried a little bit last night. I did. I did cry just because of the effort, and honestly, what made me cry was like seeing other people's reaction. Cause I don't see myself with the work. I feel the work, but other people around me, they saw the work. So I guess it hits different to see somebody put in work, and and you help. You know, these people have helped me in different ways, and for them to come through and just see the damage and then understand the value of the car and like what it took to get there and where we started, like it was a good run. And I think it's a lesson. I think it's I know it does bother me to hear people say like, oh, it's your fault, oh, no matter what, I'm sorry, bro, but you're in the wrong. Like, I already know that. I know that. I don't need y'all to read Texas law to me. Like, I trust me when I tell you, I probably know a lot more traffic violations and a lot more traffic laws than the average person. I don't need you to like, I don't need the validation. I want the conversation. I just want to spark conversation because it's just not fair. Like it's just not a fair crash. Like I understand there's moments when people have an accident and they are explaining to you their side and you're just like, I hear you, bro, and like I feel for you, but this is only your fault. I understand those scenarios. Like I get that situation. I've been in that situation. So I get it. But this is not one of those where it's just like, hey, bro, it's unexplainable. Like, I'm sorry, buddy, but your car fucked up because of you. Like, no, it didn't, bro. It really didn't. Like, I'm in the street. Brody's fucking driving like crazy. Didn't even stop. Like, just not even paying attention. Like, and I've added like minimum like 15,000 miles in the last 7 months to this car. At minimum. At minimum. So I really drive this car. I really get on the road to Dallas, 4 hours north, to damn near Austin, 2 hours west, to Galveston, an hour south, an hour and a half south, to Cleveland, an hour up northwest, to Humboldt, to Conroe, back and forth, bro. Back and forth the whole city just for this shit to happen at the front of my own doorstep. Like that's just so ridiculous. And then like the cherry on top is this fucking idiot is not even driving his own car. He's driving a rental. And so like what bothers me the most about that is the fact that he's just going home with no loss. Like it's not his car. He's in the right. You know what I mean? Like these cops are he's admitting that he's wrong, and these cops are gaslighting him into thinking that he's not in the wrong because he should fight for it. And like that's exactly what I told y'all in the live. I was like, no, I'm pulling out the camera. I've seen way too many videos where people are in the right. I'm in the right. People are in the right. And maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. We'll figure that out, right? I'm getting a lawyer and I'm suing this fucking dumbass. I don't give a fuck if he got 5 cents in his pocket. I want him to feel what I feel. I know that there's been times when people are in the right, and because of evidence, lack of evidence, perspective on camera, angle of camera, witnesses not being there. I have so many witnesses, but because there's sometimes variables like the angle of the camera not catching him coming from the end of the street to really capture how fast he's going or how fast he sped up, because I don't have this, because it's just messed up, because it's just not fair, you know? And I know in a year I'll be back and I'll have my own car and it'll be just as good as this one, if not better. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be working at my house with my own 2 hands like I have been for the last 5 years, making my own and working on my own and building my own. And I know in the year I'm gonna have another one, and it's gonna be nice, and it's gonna be in this driveway the way this one's sitting in it right now. And this guy is gonna be waiting for his $8,000, $12,000 money that he's gonna be sitting on for 6 months. That when he finally gets it, is gonna blow it like a dumbass, and he'll have nothing in a year, and I'll still be where I am. And that's the only thing that keeps me going, because I know I can keep going, and I know that God didn't mean for this to be a bad thing to learn from. And it's just something I gotta move past, and I have to accept, and I have to be okay with it, because it's all in God's favor. And if y'all are wondering what happened with the cops, they actually, like I said, gaslighted him into thinking he's not in the wrong. And then they have the nerve to walk up to my car and give me a ticket for tint. My shit's totaled. Fucking coolant leaking out of this bitch. And this guy says, oh, you know what? Let me see real quick. Oh, yeah, you got tint, bro. Looks like you're getting a ticket. The disrespect, bro. The disrespect. And I actually do not like those cops. I've met state troopers, I've met constables, sheriffs. No one is a shittier person than a low-level cop trying to prove himself to the station. Nobody is a bigger dickhead than those people. These cops are young. These cops are my age trying to tell me about a traffic violation when all they've ever driven for the last 5 years is a fucking cop car and all they do is fucking just go home. They both said this guy can handle this loss. And I can. I can handle this loss. I can handle this loss. I want them to know I can handle this loss. But nonetheless, it's they're not ones to judge who's right or wrong. Like that's just so unfair, bro. There's literally 20 people outside of my house telling them that this guy was speeding and there's witnesses and they're saying it's my fault no matter what. And then they're telling this guy, no, you're not. This guy's like, I'm sorry, I apologize, I messed up. And they're telling him, no, no, you're not. Don't say that, you're not in the wrong. No, you're not. He's not even in his own car, bro. Like, why was he in a rental? Did he crash already? Can he not afford a car? It's just so dumb, bro. It's so dumb. And I purposefully didn't beat his ass thinking that that would be in my favor. So it's like the cherry on top was like the tint. The tint was such a cherry on top. It's like so whack, bro. I I I struggled so hard to contain myself in that moment. Just for that to be the outcome, like that's insane. So yeah, I'm not keeping the car. The car's totaled. I'm parting it out. The first thing I'm doing is I'm taking off these fenders and this bumper. And I'm throwing away the trash. And I'm parting this car out piece by piece. And we're going to start again. And, and we have so much content still coming. We got 4 vlogs from this past Mustang week. I can't even believe I made it there. Thank God I made it to Mustang week. And that's honestly the biggest thank you I can give to God. Thank you, God, for allowing us to make it to Mustang week with the fam, with the whole crew. Nobody had problems. Nobody had issues. We actually ran into a GT500 on the way to the B&B. Was broken down, and I was just looking at that car like, damn. And it wasn't even that serious. It's a fucking little tube in the bottom of the car, and I was just like, damn, that sucks. And it doesn't suck as much as this. I ain't gonna lie to you. It doesn't suck as much as this. But I'm so thankful that God allowed me to have those memories with my friends before this car was gone. And and I'm just glad that it happened in front of my house and not somewhere else. And that I got it on camera. So thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who's like tuning in, who's like locking in, showing love. Like it means with this car, so I just like I wanted to be done with the car stuff in general. Like I wanted to it on my content side, and I thought I was done, but God has bigger, better plans, and I know this is all for a purpose, and I have so much more still in me. Like I have so much more energy still in me. I have so much more stuff coming that I can't let that shit bother me. And like there's so much stuff lining up right now that I really can't trip on it. Like there's really nothing to trip on it other than that the fact that that guy is just like good. Like I hate that he's just good. Like I'm not like wishing mal on him, but I just hate that he's good. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm in my own house with like a car that's mine that I built for months, that I've avoided endless times, like crashes and like dodged hits and like dodged crazy lane merges, and then just for me to like lose it all to some dumbass, bro. Like the work, to lose the work. But it's okay. I'm really frustrated still. I know y'all can see that. Um, but we got like 8 vlogs coming. We got four vlogs from Mustang Week. We got like 2 or 3 on the build series. Before we made it here, before we even got to Mustang Week, I had like two to 3 vlogs of just like everything I've done into that car up until that point. So it's coming. I got those 4 vlogs. I got those 3 vlogs. And I also got a vlog with the BMW, wrapping the BMW. So that's coming out too. So stay tuned. I want to leave this up for you guys, for y'all to have conversation about this. There's going to be a full in-depth video coming out. I'm going to take my time on it because I need to come back once I know what's going on, once I have an update for you guys from the insurance, from my lawyer, from everything. And I want to just give you guys a complete update. I don't want to like piece by piece and like over time nobody cares. So just stay tuned. If you guys want to see the video, it's on my page. It's on my Instagram. Look me up. It's 50 Huncho, 5 the letter O, double H, UNCHO. I have the video posted for y'all to check out if y'all want to rewatch that as many times as y'all want. But if you guys want a full in-depth update video, you're just gonna have to stay tuned. But it is coming. We got those 8 vlogs coming as well. And I'm not done. That just means that right now we have to go harder and we have to pop out more. And you guys are going to see a lot more different content now that I'm forced to make different content. So I really hope you guys stay tuned for that. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And comment down below what y'all want to see next. If there's anything Mustang related, content related, you let me know. We're getting it done. And like up this video. Subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Twitch. We're almost at 1,300 subs on YouTube, and I just started my Twitch, so thank you guys for tuning in. Just a reminder that God has always got his best interest in you and your family, so no matter what the message is, take it for what it is, and just be grateful and thankful for everything else that God has built you up to be. And for every bit of potential that he still has left in you to allow you to keep breathing and keep pushing and persevering. Just pray to God. Let's move forward. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow as people, and let's show everybody that we got way more to give than just a car, okay? And again, I appreciate y'all so much. Make sure to subscribe, like it up, and we'll see you guys on the next one.